Hello and welcome to Express News with me, Deepika, your daily half-an-hour window that brings you all the latest news and updates from the country and the world in a very quick and crisp manner in just 30 minutes. Let's quickly begin. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a roadshow in Maharashtra's Nashik today. Thousands gathered on the road to catch a glimpse of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. People shot flower petals on the Prime Minister, who waved to the crowd and who were there to welcome the Prime Minister. After the roadshow, Prime Minister Narendra Modi reached Ramkund, located on the bank of Godavari River, where he was offered a traditional pagdi by the Nashik Purohit Sangh president. Later, Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the Sri Kala Ram Mandir situated along the banks of Godavari in Nashik today. At the temple, the Prime Minister offered prayers and rituals including Pujan and Aarti of Lord Ganesh and Lord Ram. The temple trustees honoured Prime Minister Narendra Modi with a shawl, citation, memento, silver idol of Lord Ram as well. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the 27th National Youth Festival in Nashik in Maharashtra state. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also witnessed a march past by the state's team and a cultural program on the theme of Viksit Bharat at 2047. Addressing the gathering, the Prime Minister said that today marks the occasion of India's youth power and is dedicated to the great personality of Swami Vivekananda, who filled the country with new energy and enthusiasm during the period of slavery. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also mentioned that India, being among the top 3 startup ecosystems, record number of patents and becoming a major manufacturing hub as a manifestation of the youth power of the nation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that India has become a leader in technology as he gave the examples of successful Chandrayaan-3 and Aditya L1 missions of India. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi also paid floral tribute to Indian freedom fighter Swami Vivekananda in India's Nashik on his birth anniversary. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Atal Bihari Vajpayee Savory Nahava Sheva Atal Setu in Maharashtra's Mumbai. The Atal Bihari Vajpayee Savory Nahava Sheva Atal Setu is built at a cost of about 17,840 crore rupees and is the longest bridge in India and also the longest sea bridge across the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with Maharashtra's Chief Minister Eknath Shinde and Deputy Chief Ministers Devendra Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar, greeted the crowd who gathered at the public event in Navi Mumbai. India's Home Minister Amit Shah attended the closing ceremony of the 10th edition of Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit today. Addressing the closing ceremony, Amit Shah said India and Gujarat are currently the most popular investment destinations across the world. Union Home Minister Amit Shah said India will become the 3rd largest economy. Amid the chilling cold wave, Republic Day parade rehearsals are in full swing in India's national capital. Delhi police is on a high alert ahead of India's Republic Day celebrations across the national capital. They have been implementing robust security measures to ensure smooth conduct of the event on 26th of January. Renowned sand artist Sudarshan Patnaik captured the 9 years of Swachh Bharat mission journey in a stunning sand art at Swachh Survekshan Awards 2023 ceremony. Moving on to business and economy now. At close, the Sensex was up 847.27 points to settle at record 72,568.45. Nifty was up 247.35 points to a lifetime high of 21,894.55. The Indian rupee rose 9 paise to settle at 82.92 against the US dollar. MCX February gold futures were up by 1.72% from Thursday's closing price. March silver futures were up by 2.11%. Oil prices jumped with Brent crude up 3.9% at $80.545 a barrel. In the US stock market, S&P 500 lost 0.07% to end at 4,780.28 points, while the Nasdaq Composite gained 0.54 points to end at 14,970.19. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 14.2 points to 37,708.65. Microsoft on Thursday briefly overtook Apple as the world's most valuable company for the first time since 2021 after the iPhone maker's shares made a weak start to the year on growing concerns over its demand. The United States has said that its economy saw no major impact from Houthis attacks in the Red Sea. The US launched joint strikes on Houthi targets in Yemen after Iran-backed militants continued illegal and reckless attacks in the Red Sea. Britain was the part of the US-led coalition to launch strikes against sites linked to the Houthis in Yemen. Australia also provided personnel support to the United States and United Kingdom in their strikes against Houthi targets in Yemen, country's defense minister confirmed. The United States condemned Iran's seizure of an oil tanker off the coast of Oman and also called for the immediate release of the ship and its crew. Japan said it supported the US and British allies' actions to secure safe passage of vessels in the Red Sea. Peru's President Dina Boluarte said the country's border with neighboring Ecuador was secure as both the countries weigh up deportations of inmates to fight crime. Ecuadorian television station TC resumed broadcasting on Thursday afternoon after being stormed 2 days ago by a group of armed men. Shop owners and workers began the long cleanup process following a massive outbreak of rioting and violence in Papua New Guinea that killed at least 16 people. Streets in Guayaquil city of Ecuador remained quieter than usual despite the prominent presence of the military as the security crisis still counted dozens of officials being held as the hostage in prisons. Sheikh Hasina was sworn in as Bangladesh's Prime Minister for a straight fourth term after winning country's general elections. Thousands of Slovaks rallied in nearly 20 towns and cities to protest against Prime Minister Fico's effort to close down a special prosecution office that investigates high-profile crime, including cases close to the Prime Minister. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky said that Ukraine cannot allow the conflict with Russia to freeze in 2024. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said that Russia's plan on the battlefield was to make tactical advances before Putin seeks re-election in March and would then undertake military action on a larger scale. White House National Security spokesperson John Kirby said that United States assistance for Ukraine has now ground to a halt as negotiations continued in Washington over an aid package. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that hypocrisy and lies had been presented to the UN's top court, adding that South Africa's accusation against Israel could only happen in a world turned upside down. Houthis leader warned the US that any of its attack on the group will not go without a response and said any such response would be bigger than the recent strike. Thousands of Poland's opposition supporters gathered outside country's parliament to protest against the new regime's change to state media and the imprisonment of 2 former ministers convicted of abuse of power. Poland's president said he had started proceedings to pardon 2 of the last government's ministers who were jailed this week for abuse of power, escalating his standoff with the new administration. El Salvador's government carried out a series of raids inside its prison as part of territorial control plan as guards inspected inmates and their belongings in prisons across the country. Australian-born Mary Donaldson will become Denmark's queen on Sunday when her husband, Crown Prince Frederik, ascends the throne. A video posted on social media showed flooding in the deck of a Washington ferry where some cars were parked. The vessel sustained only minimal damage as it navigated through the rough seas. The ferry was without any passengers. Powerful waves lashed homes and swept away a cabin as the U.S. East Coast grappled with a fierce storm that set off power outages, floods and grounded flights. Some 300,000 homes and businesses from North Carolina to Maine went without power due to unpleasant weather. Severe weather impacted Iowa this week, and once again the temperatures were expected to reach lows with an expected blizzard warning in effect from early Friday to Saturday morning. Snow fell down on Vancouver as Canada's west was slashed with an Arctic air blast. Vancouver sea lions were delighted by the snow, as well as some locals who came out for the occasion. The Canadian government has warned the citizens of Vancouver of an Arctic outflow, with the wind chill temperature values as low as -20 degrees Celsius. Wind gusts up to 60 kilometers per hour are also expected in the Canadian city of Vancouver, according to the government. More than 2,000 residents were evacuated to temporary shelters due to heightened volcanic activities in eastern Indonesia. The Indian Meteorological Department predicted dense to very dense fog in northwest India for the next 72 hours in the states of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura. British singer FKA Twigs has defended an advert that she featured in for the US fashion brand Calvin Klein after it was banned by the Britain's Advertising Standards Authority. In its ruling, the British regulator cited the brand as defending the advert and saying it was similar to those the brand had been publishing in the United Kingdom for many years. Australian-born Mary Donaldson is set to become Denmark's queen on Sunday when her husband, Crown Prince Frederik, ascends the throne. Crown Prince Mary, 51, has worked in her royal role as patron to a number of organizations promoting issues close to her heart, including children and women's rights and fashion sustainability as well. Royal Caribbean is preparing to launch its latest and largest cruise ship, the Icon of the Seas, with a maximum capacity of around 10,000 passengers, making it the world's largest cruise vessel. The ship is designed with 8 distinct neighborhoods, offering passengers a variety of experiences and each with its own theme. Dancers and passers-by performed a rare flash mob to the beat of salsa in Havana to kick off the Ballet Beyond Borders festival in its first edition in Latin America. The festival gathered in Cuba dancers from around the world for the 5-day event that includes masterclasses and a competition, among other activities. A marble map of ancient Rome that has not been put on public view for almost 100 years is getting its very own museum within the site of the Colosseum. The Museum of the Former Urbe is enclosed within a new archaeological park on one of Rome's famous 7 hills, opens on Friday, which is the latest offering from a city that is eager to broaden its attraction for growing hordes of tourists. CES attendees in Las Vegas enjoyed a free cocktail at the electronics show, but it was not made by a Sin City bartender. Instead, Moody, an AI-powered bartender, scanned their face, detected their mood and got to work. Created by Doordarshan Robotics, the technology combines artificial intelligence and robotic arms to craft personalized drinks. Created by HoloConnects, a company from the Netherlands, the device can be projected anywhere in the world, providing you have an internet connection and a HoloBox. HoloConnects hope that the device will help combat social isolation and loneliness. Austin, Texas-based Shift Robotics unveiled the new Moonwalkers X, its new AI-powered 6-wheeled roller shoe that assists with walking. The company's commercial strategy involves partnering with companies that have large warehouses, giving their employees who have to do a lot of walking extra assistance. CES presenter for displays demonstrated the installation of the Displays wireless TV that might soon replace television cables. The device boasts an active loop vacuum technology with the push of 2 side handles, securing it to any smooth surface. A new pair of binoculars equipped with artificial intelligence unveiled at CES 2024 this week might just give novice birders a bit of extra help in the field. The new AX Vision binoculars by Austrian company Swarovski Optik combines their long history of optical instruments with new video and photo cameras and the expertise of the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. Top Gun is reportedly returning to the skies for a third entry at Paramount Pictures, with star Tom Cruise hoping to come back alongside his maverick co-stars. The reports just came days after Warner Brothers Discovery said it had struck a deal with Cruise, one of Hollywood's most bankable actors, to develop and produce original and franchisee theatrical films in 2024. The cast and crew of the upcoming war drama television series called Masters of the Air gathered to celebrate its upcoming release on Apple TV on the 26th of January. The American war drama is created by John Sheehan and John Orloff and is based on a 2007 book called Masters of the Air by Donald L. Miller. British pop group Spice Girls member Melanie C turns 50 on the 12th of January. Killers of the Flower Moon earned multiple awards at the National Board of Review Awards in New York. Martin Scorsese was named the Best Director and film's female lead, Lily Gladstone, was named as the Best Actress. At the National Board of Review Awards, actor Bradley Cooper earned the Icon Award for his terrific performance in Maestro, a film about composer Leonard Bernstein. The highly anticipated Indian film Kalki 2898 AD starring Amitabh Bachchan, Prabhas and Deepika Padukone is scheduled for its theatrical release on the 9th of May this year. English filmmaker Graham King is all set to produce highly anticipated King of Pop Michael Jackson's biopic. The movie is scheduled to commence its production on the 22nd of January. Bollywood superstar Shah Rukh Khan's comedy drama Donkey earned over 452 crore rupees worldwide. Moving on to sports, star all-rounder Shivam Dube starred with both bat and the ball on his comeback, guiding India to an easy 6-wicket victory over Afghanistan in Mohali on Thursday. Indian men's doubles pair of Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty defeated Chinese pair of He Ji-ting and went to advance to the semi-finals of the Malaysian Open 1000 tournament. India's Sumit Nagal has booked a spot in the upcoming Australian Open's main draw after registering a comprehensive victory in the tournament's qualifying final over Slovakia's Alex Molcano on Friday. The AFC Asia Cup will kick off tonight with hosts Qatar will be up against Lebanon in the tournament opener. India will take on Australia on Saturday. In Super Cup semi-final, Barcelona thrashed Osasuna in a one-sided clash to set up a final clash with Real Madrid on Sunday. Dorival Jr. was unveiled as the head coach of Brazil men's national team and he vowed to turn around the side's fortune. Tottenham Hotspur defender Eric Dier has joined Bayern Munich on loan to the end of the season. New England Patriots head coach Bill Belichick, one of the most successful coaches in National Football League's history, is leaving the team after 24 seasons and 6 Super Bowl titles. In rugby, Ireland coach Andy Farrell has been unveiled as the head coach of the British and Irish Lions for their 2025 tour of Australia. And in La Liga, Sevilla will square off with 15th place Deportivo Alavés in an important encounter at the Estadio Ramos Sanchez Stadium on Friday. And with this, it's a wrap here on Express News for now, but news and updates will continue here on DD India, so don't go anywhere. Keep watching and keep tracking DD India for all latest news and updates from the country and the world. Thank you so much for joining us right now. Namaskar.